Hello everyone. We've recently had some deliveries from our manufacturer, so today we're going to do a bit of a sample review video. The first is called a blank sample or white box sample, and it's basically an unprinted version of the final box and its contents for us to review and approve. This one is for the standard edition, but the deluxe edition will be exactly the same size. So first up we've got the punchboard sheet of tokens. So you'll need to pop these out and store them in the box, and these are the updated token designs, moving from the hexes to these new shapes. They've got a good thickness to them, and they'll be all printed double-sided, of course. Then we've got the main rulebook, which is A5 in size and I think 28 pages. It feels really nice to flick through and has a lovely linen finish, again thanks to a stretch goal that we unlocked. Then we've got the Tales of the Spirit Realm booklet, 20 pages, again same linen finish. Next up we've got the 6 double-sided folding player boards with rounded corners and a textured linen finish. And they look fantastic. We've been really excited to receive these because until now all of our player board prototypes have been made by us by hand. So 6 of these included, and they add a bit of weight to the box as well. Then we've got the box insert and all of the cards. So we've got 3 compartments, one for the spirit cards, which are tarot sized, and one for all the regular sized cards. And I should mention that all the decks will come wrapped in these paper bands because we're keeping Restless Spirits completely plastic free. But we want to make sure that the insert will accommodate sleeve cards for those of you who would like to do that. So we've sleeved these here, which is about half the deck, about 54 cards. There'll be a mix of blessings, curses, tales and totems. They slot nicely in this compartment with room for these to be sleeved as well. Then the middle compartment is empty because that'll be used for storing your popped out tokens and the other extra bits that are found in the deluxe edition. And with the spirit cards we also wanted to make sure that they'd all fit once sleeved, so 32 of those. Again, the game won't come with any sleeves, this is just an example, but they do nicely fit inside there. So that covers most of the components. Our next samples are physical colour proofs. This is basically every piece of artwork printed and uncut. So this one, for example, is our box art. So when we design and submit our files to the manufacturer, this is the layout they need it in to be able to trim and fold it to fit the box that we showed earlier. And this has the factory die lines and fold lines overlaid, but of course they won't be on the final product. And I should say that all of these proofs are only a 85 to 95% colour match, so they're pretty close to what you'll receive, but the final product will have a little better colour accuracy. Then we've got some of our character boards, and these ones have come out really nice and vibrant. They're sharp, they've got great colours, and yeah, for the first time I think we can show the alt artwork for the B side. So originally it was going to be the same artwork printed on both sides, but we felt that the advanced side deserved a little upgrade, so we managed to squeeze that in. And then of course we've got the main event, the spirits. So this is all of the dark and light spirits printed on one page. They fit 32 tarot cards to a sheet, so we've managed to make full use of that. And these are, I'm happy to say, the final illustrations that I spent months completing between August and November. They're full of detail and contrast, they're sharp, all the icons are perfectly readable. A few of the dark spirits do appear a little darker than we'd like in these proofs. So we've actually already made a few adjustments to the files to compensate for that. It was just some of the final details being a little bit lost, so that will be updated, but overall we're really happy with these. Then we've got the sheet of tokens, so these are what will be printed on the punch board we showed earlier. So one of these will be about this size, and the redesigned icons have come out really nice and sharp, and most importantly they're easily identifiable. Then just quickly we've got a sheet of card backs, so again very easy to distinguish between the tales, the curses, the blessings and totems. And then the front of the cards, I'll just show a few of the Tales of the Spirit Realm sketches, and thanks to the unlock stretch goal we've actually got 13 of these instead of 12. And then the player aids too, so that's those. And the last thing I'll show you for now, so we've got the sketch illustration that goes on the inside of the box lid. So this is finished now, and this is what will be printed on the inside here, and that should just be a really nice touch. Next up, we've got the Deluxe Editions components. So this includes this lovely cloth playmat, which just helps set up all the decks and the cards in the ideal layout. And we've got two different layouts, so one on each side. One is for when you're playing side by side and sitting next to each other, so likely ideal for 2-player games. And then the reverse layout is for when you're sitting opposite or around a table, so maybe more ideal for 3 or 4-player games. And I think the only change we've requested on this is the stitching around the edge. We're going to change to a black thread, so it'll be a little more seamless and fitting with the dark design. Then we've got the little drawstring pouch printed with the Restless Spirits logo, and this will be used to store your deluxe wooden tokens. And we've actually requested to change the fabric for this to a much darker colour, so probably a black, because this purple isn't quite what we had in mind now we're seeing it printed. So we really want that logo to stand out a little bit more, so probably be a dark black bag. And then finally, we've just received this video of our deluxe wooden components from the manufacturer. So we've got the mini Tory gate, which has come out fantastic. Then the set of 12 activation tokens, which are screen printed on both sides. Then we've got the 5 or 6 spirit tokens and first player marker. Again, double-sided on those, so those are all approved and we're really happy with them. The last thing we're waiting on now is an updated sample of the cloth bag and playmat based on the changes we've requested. And of course the outer wrapping paper, which every game will be wrapped in instead of shrink wrap. Once we've received and confirmed all of those, we'll be starting mass production. And again, it's taken a little longer than we'd hoped to get all these samples together and to get them approved, but we are very, very nearly there now. So I hope you've enjoyed this little insight to the production process and the manufacturing and the samples. Let us know what you think of them in the comments.